Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to go into Fortnite Battle Royale's newest update. We got the Dome Shield item, a new Borderlands themed area near Paradise Palms, and some other minor changes in this update. Starting with the shield bubble, this is a rare item that can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drop, and vending machines. It lasts for 30 seconds and it creates a large bubble that blocks projectiles and explosives, but players can still run through it. Players from the inside can't shoot into the outside area of it, and players outside cannot shoot inside. So it basically just creates your own secluded environment where you can fight people, and you can't be third-partied from long range. I feel like this is something that a lot of people were raging about in my stream. People were not happy to see this for whatever reason when it was revealed initially. But I feel like this is something that a lot of people would like, just because players are constantly complaining about getting third-partied, and this would help prevent that. I don't think I'm going to be carrying it too much, but it is an interesting item to have in the game, and I don't necessarily see too much of a problem with it, but we'll have to see how it plays out in-game. If you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, please do remember to give it a like, rating, and subscribe if you would like to see more. I do post videos on this channel very regularly. The next change in this update was the Brute's map icon will remain visible at all times, even if there's somebody in it. So before, the Brute icon would only show on the map if there was nobody in it. Now you'll see the Brute on the map at all times, so you'll basically never be caught off guard by a Brute. One will never sneak up on you, and you'll never go into a fight and be shocked by the Brute, which is really good. I think that's a great change. That's something that I wanted initially, and that's really good. They vaulted in this update the Storm Flip, the Drum Gun, and the Storm Scout Sniper Rifle. The Drum Gun I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with. I feel like it's a good thing to get rid of just because it was, I think, the worst SMG in the game. I feel like the Suppressed SMG and the Burst SMG are both better than the Drum Gun, so we don't really need to have it. I feel like the less clutter in the game, the better. Same thing with the Storm Flip. I feel like a lot of people didn't use it. And then the Storm Scout Sniper, I feel like they just wanted to get rid of a sniper, and the Storm Scout was honestly one of the more annoying ones to play against because of its fire rate difference from the Bolt and the Heavy. The Bolt and the Heavy both have to be reloaded after every shot, whereas the Storm Flip had a 6-round magazine, and it made it pretty annoying to play against because you couldn't just bait out a shot and then get your own shots in. The player would just shoot again. So I'm happy to see it go, although I'm sure some players will be unhappy to see it go because they enjoyed using the weapon. It was a really good sniper rifle. Next we have the Pandora Area. I'm trying to find this in the patch notes. It's basically a Borderlands themed area, which is really cool. If you guys have played the game Borderlands, it's a location themed around that outside where Paradise Palms used to be. And then the gimmick for this location is that you generate shield every 4 seconds where you don't take damage. And this location will be here until September 10th. So far, of all the gimmicks that we've had, I think this one's the best, and it doesn't actually matter whatsoever. You generate shield if you're not fighting. That's cool, I guess. I mean, it's not the biggest thing, but it's also not the most irritating thing. No building and tilted is pretty irritating, and then the zombies is pretty irritating in retail. I feel like this one is pretty okay. It doesn't actually hurt the game that much, and it's a Borderlands themed area, which is really cool for players who are fans of the Borderlands games. We'll have to see how this plays out in game, but I'm happy to see this location. And it says in the patch notes that it goes away September 10th, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with this location after September 10th, because that is still in this season. Like, will we get Moisty? Will we get Paradise? What will we get after Pandora leaves? We'll have to wait and see. There's a few other changes that they addressed. They talked about the storm thing that I talked about in a previous video. Basically, they got rid of moving zones and pubs. I have no idea why they did this whatsoever. They fixed an issue where chug splashes were able to be deployed quicker than intended. A lot of people thought that was a buff they did at the start of this season, but it was just an accident, I guess. Also, in the bug fixes section, the combat shotgun no longer becomes more inaccurate for a short period after players swap to it from a weapon. So if you swap from your AR to your combat, the reticle won't be really big anymore, and you'll be able to consistently put in shots. So that's pretty cool. I actually thought that was an intended nerf they did to the combat to stop players from spamming between it and an AR at medium range, but I guess not. That was an accident. And yeah, I think that's basically it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys another time. Thanks for watching. I love end zones like this. This is like the first one I've had. Because I had one end here the day this came out, but like it really didn't count. But that's why shockwaves are so important, because we just got high ground, and like how the hell is anybody gonna contest us? The only thing I have to really worry about is like weirdos sniping me from like it's just a location that I could never predict. There we go. Use the gas to make him run away from me there, so we have his back when I shoot him. Easy kill. We have one guy up. I don't know where he is. He's hiding though, so he's probably not very good. Typically when people just hide like that, it's because they're not confident. And I can't even flex my 90s because we're in Tilted Town. I can flex my flapper. Let's get some GGs in the chat. And if you guys have not already, please remember to follow the stream and turn on notifications if you would like to see more.